Hi, everyone. Good morning. Happy Friday. You can see here that I am in rare form there, just jumping for joy. I am so happy that you're joining us this morning. I have a few things to mention, and then I want to kind of let you know what's going to happen next week. But happy Friday. So last night there was an Epic Lifestyle group, and all of us here on our Zoom, I think most of us are on the Epic Lifestyle group, and they had a call last night with Jeff Olson, our founder and CEO, and he spoke for about 35 minutes, and he talks really, really fast. So it's great to have the replay anyway, but he said a lot of things that I have not heard before. I didn't hear it this past week when we were on the phone with him. So if you didn't get a chance actually to get on the call last night, do yourself a favor, and if you can at some point today or tomorrow, listen to the call in your car, or maybe when you're taking a walk or whatever. A lot of really interesting, good information about what's happening next year. It's going to be quite a significant year in the Miriam world, and I'm excited about it. It was crazy. I was listening to it. I was in a restaurant. I could barely hear, but I heard every minute of it. I can't wait to listen to it again. So take down the number. If you can always go on the Epic Lifestyle group page on Facebook, and the number is there as well. But this is the replay. Okay, so we're going to do some 30-second testimonials. We're going to practice those. And I know there's some people on the call here that I haven't. We haven't heard from them yet. So I'm just going to randomly go out to you, and hopefully you'll be willing to give us your 30-second testimony. And by the way, it's been so great hearing, from 3 or 4 of you a day, just to kind of hear your story, and everybody gets to know everybody on this Zoom, and it's pretty nice. So I really appreciate you guys sharing with us. So Dana, I'm going to go out to you, Dana, if you want to give us your 30-second testimonial. Can you?
I knew I shouldn't have responded to you this morning. I'm just kidding. Okay, so can you hear me all right then?
Yep.
Okay, so my name's Dana Richcreek. I'm from Eugene, Oregon. I learned about Miriam a few years ago in a holiday boutique, and I had the opportunity to try the product. And with about a week, I knew that I wanted to make this a part of my daily regimen, but I wasn't really sure how I was going to do it because finances were pretty tight. So then I learned about the 3-year free program, and I got super excited. And then I thought, well, the finances are tight. Maybe I should look at this as a business. I work in the corporate industry. There's a lot of mergers and acquisitions, and they're constantly reorganizing. So I took a look at the business, and I jumped in, and I've been just learning as I go, and meeting a lot of great people. It's been a real blessing.
Oh, that's so nice. That's great, Dana. And I remember when I met you, and it was such a pleasure to meet you and, get to know you guys there. I mean, you guys, if you haven't been to Eugene, Oregon, it is absolutely gorgeous. And I know they always say it's raining there, but when we were there, it was beautiful. It was just gorgeous. So, okay, how about Lisa Vaziri? Are you there, Lisa? Can you do your 30-second testimony, or did you do it already?
No, I'm here. Thank you. Good morning. This is Lisa Vaziri, and I'm in Southern California. My husband and I own a wellness center that's been established in the community for over 25 years. And when Miriam came to us, I had a skin condition, and my skin was super sensitive, very inflamed from all of the different products and procedures and everything that I had been trying over the years to no avail. After 3 nights, my skin was happy. It wasn't itchy, it wasn't sensitive, and I thought, wow, if this is a product that does this for me, what can it do for my friends? I also knew there was a business attached to this, so we got more information, and what I thought I wouldn't be able to fit into my life became a what if I don't do this? The what if, with all the question marks, became what if I don't do this? So we just followed the system, and here we are 3 years later, and my husband is now able to work 3 to 3.5 days a week and spend more time with our little girls. They are now 6 and 8, and it's really been a blessing and transformed our lives.
Oh, Lisa, that's a great one. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. And we just had a great party at their wellness center last night. They had a lot of people there, a lot of guests. It was a really, really good event. And if you're thinking about doing an event and you haven't done one yet, definitely talk to them because they put on a wonderful event at the clinic. Okay, what about Debbie D'Angelo? Did you ever do your 30-second social?
How did I know you were going to call me next?
Because in your picture, you're drinking a martini.
Of course. Classic pictures tells the story of my life. Okay. I will give you my testimonial. My name is Debbie D'Angelo. I'm from New Jersey. I am in the beauty industry. I had a girl come into the salon, new girl, never met her before, and she was insistent that I try this new product. I told her I really had no intention of trying whatever she was peddling because I had a graveyard of creams that I did not use any longer because nothing worked. After nagging me for 3 days, she finally won me over, handed her my credit card and said, fine, sign me up. I'm going to say within 1 week, all of my nail clients started to say to me, are you using something different? Did you get new makeup? Is your hair color different? What's different about you? And of course, I kept saying, I don't know what you're talking about. It ended up that one by one, when I finally figured out that it was the Nerium a week later that was making me look so fabulous, they all started to buy it. And what got me into the business was because I was so happy to have 3 or free, I didn't even care about the business. I saw my boss walk by with a bottle of 40 free boxes, 40 free bottles. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. I'm the person that's selling all this product because I'm the one who looks so fabulous. And she's the one that's reaping the benefits of all these free bottles. And I thought, okay, there's something to this. So I've been selling Nerium and been involved with Nerium for almost 3 years now. I have not paid for my product in the amount of time that I've been with the company. And I have so much product that I hand out to people and they love it and they buy it. And I'm now in a salon that we just started selling the Nerium there and we are rocking it because everyone is loving the results. And they see me at 53. I mean, I don't think I look like an old hag yet, but at 53, thank you, Nerium. I'm a product of using it every single day. And now I'm showing everyone else how they can look too. So there you go. There's my New Jersey story.
That's awesome, Debbie. I really appreciate it. And you are awesome. You're one of a kind, that's for sure. And Debbie is absolutely right. She rocks this business. And I really, really loved your testimony. Okay, thanks, you guys, for sharing. We're going to continue to do these every day until we get to know everybody. I'm going to move on here onto our SMART goals. So this week, we started out the week by doing our Fortune 14. That meant that we were going to at least try to, expose 2 people a day that were on our list. So we knew that up front. It would be okay to expose more people, but at least we got in our 2 a day, and that we were going to follow up on some people every day. And that what we were going to try to do is go out to our Class A prospects and ask them the question, just kind of say to them, I think you and I should do this business together. What do you think? You want to get started? So what I want to do is I want to ask from a couple of you, and just randomly, volunteer yourself. This is not about the results that happened this week on your SMART goals. I'm only interested in hearing about what SMART goal you did and what activity you did. So if you have an activity to share about your SMART goal, like when you followed up with somebody or how you exposed somebody, I would love for a couple of you to share a SMART goal that you did this week. Will anybody do that?
I'll do it, Annie.
Okay, good.
While I'm talking, I might as well just keep going. What I did was I've been sending out the eye serum samples to PCs and PCs of PCs because, they're not really sharing the product as much as I would love them to. And I have gotten a few of my inactive preferred customers to come back into the system. I had a notification last week that someone was getting through to me. She has my number. I don't know why she didn't do it the other way, but through my Nerium Communication Center, she was sending me messages. I want to reactivate. How do I do this? What can I do? So the beauty of that is, you send out these eye serum samples and someone is going to call you back and say, hey, I love this stuff. I also sent 3 samples to a gal in Canada. And the day after she received them, she was like, oh my God, how do I get this product? So that's someone that I've been working on for 2 years. And finally, these eye serum samples that you can send out, it's like throwing your fishing line out and then you're just reeling them in.
I love the eye serum samples, and I think that's an incredible way of exposing people. I love that. Debbie, you're the one who gave me the idea last year about any of the free product that I had to actually send out to my existing customers. Because, if they hadn't tried the product, I could send them something they hadn't tried already. And I love that. I thought that was a brilliant idea. So again, this is a great idea, and I've been doing it too. Every day I'm sending out 6 or 7 thank you notes to my customers with eye serum packets in there, just saying, hey, give our new product a try. And it's a great way to expose. And so that's a great activity. And if you haven't started doing that, that might be something that you could do your 2 a day with just 2 notes a day, exposing people to another product or possibly the business in some way. But that's great. I really appreciate you sharing it. Okay, there's room for one more person to share some of their SMART goals. Anybody out there? Randy, anybody?
I will. Annie, this is Susie.
Hi, Susie.
Hi, good morning. Well, my thing is just to show up, and I have all these 7 a.m. networking breakfasts, and some days like today you get up and you go, really? But and that kind of is how I felt on Wednesday. And I was driving and talking to you guys over to the chamber breakfast here in Santa Clarita. So I get there, I get out of my car, go in there, put down my business cards, and this lady comes racing over to me and she goes, oh my gosh, is this you? And I go, yeah, on the card. And she goes, I love your skin. I've always wanted to sell skincare. What's Nerium? Your skin looks great. And I was like, okay, that's a great way to start the day. And then sitting in the crowd was a gal that I've been trying to get with for probably, I would say 9 months, maybe a year. We've scheduled and canceled and scheduled and canceled. She came over to me with her calendar and said, okay, Susie, you look great this Christmas. Let's get together. So I'm meeting her today. Then I have a sit down today at 10 o'clock at my house. I'm having a coffee because I do a lot of one-on-ones, a lot of just, hey, what business do you have? How can I help you? Here's Nerium. Would you like to try it? Type of thing. Very simple, very easy. And then, and then I did a follow-up. So it was a fun morning. I was like, woo! I called Annie. I was like, I'm so excited. So just show up. Go places that you don't want to go when you don't feel like going, and things can happen.
I really appreciate that story so much, Susie, because you are certainly an example of someone that gets up and out. I know that sometimes I get trapped in my house, and I wonder why I'm not able to, connect with people, and it's because I'm sitting in my house on my computer, being busy. And I actually think you're absolutely right. If you can get up and get out, and you're in your day and doing whatever it is that you do in your day, and just kind of expose people as you go along your day, it's a really powerful thing. And then, of course, you attract people the way you attract people all the time. So that's a great story. I really appreciate it. Time for one more. Randy, can you share,
I will. Thank you. So I want to just say that my SMART goals are not always the same ones you put up for us, which I think yours are awesome. But for me to sit down and go put a list of 14 people together to expose for the week was not something that I can do easily, because I've been in this business 2.5 years and I've exposed almost everybody I know. So I do that on a daily basis. What I do for my SMART goals is I follow the tracker. And I look at it every Monday or Sunday. I look at it Sunday and I say, I've got to get these goals done, because the goals are laid out for me already. So to date, I've got 15 follow-ups, 10 exposures, 4 days of the week so far. I have done the listening to the 5 personal development days. I have 4 RRPs on the books. I've done 3, and there's one again tonight, and then another one again tomorrow. I go through my A list, and I have dropped 5 and added 4 this week. So I have a total of 13 today, and I follow up with those folks. Those are the ones that I really push for follow up through. So for me, this is what drives me, and it keeps me on track because I get to check the boxes and I get to see my results and my success as I go along.
You know, Randy, you are an incredible example of utilizing the tracker, and I think you're absolutely right. I mean, the SMART goals are here to help everybody kind of keep themselves on track and utilize whatever they want. But of course, you know, if you have your own SMART goals, the things that you want to do and you want to use, you know, obviously where I think it's the best idea to everybody to use the tracker and do the A activities as best as you can to, you know, create exposures and create, you know, some synergy in your team. But I love that. I think it's awesome. And I really, really appreciate you sharing that. Okay. So your SMART goals for next week are similar to the ones we had this week. And the reason why we're doing this is because on the 23rd of the month is next Friday. And pretty much most people are going to be traveling and going to see family. And the following week between Christmas and New Year's, there's going to be a whole bunch of social stuff going on. So if you have the ability to put your list together, and sometimes, you know, as Randy said, you may have been in the business a while and maybe you've gone through all the people that you think that you know, but you can actually re-expose people that you haven't maybe talked to in 6 months and follow up with people that maybe you haven't spoken to in a long time and maybe just reacquaint yourself with people. And then this is a great time to do a last minute holiday party. You know, I have such a big surprise for you guys on Monday because Anna Camp is going to come on and talk about a last minute holiday RRP. And she had a person get started very, very recent who actually already has gotten their Lexus car bonus. And they did it actually with just last minute parties, last minute get-togethers. And so she's going to share some information on a campus on Monday. And she's also going to bring on her most recent car driver that she personally sponsored. And you're going to hear her story. And I think it's a great story to hear for all of us on this call. But if there's anybody in your group that will get up at 7 a.m. and be a part of this, I think it'll be exciting to hear this information and maybe do something different next week before before the holiday, before the weekend, and make something fun happen for you. And of course, RRPs are sit downs, 3-way calls. Those are all great ways to share the information. And the question is for your Class A prospects, I think you and I should do business together. What do you think? And I also think that sometimes you can say to people, which I'm planning on saying to 2 people today, is, I think I have a way for you to come into this business before the end of the year that might be really fun and interesting to you. Do you have an interest in sitting down with me and talking about it? So, there's a lot of different ways that you can talk about. So I'm going to bring on Robin, and she's going to kind of talk about this program that David Bird, our coach. David Bird is the business coach for Nerium, and he coaches with the national marketing directors. He's also on the senior director call from time to time. And he really gives us a lot of valuable information. And I always say this, he's been a business coach for over 40 years. He is not a business coach just to network marketing or just to Nerium. This is a career of corporate America, skill set of huge business companies and executives along the way that he has coached and really helped them to get to their optimum, production in terms of business development and things like that. And he's put together a program that Robin and I heard about, and we're pretty excited about it because we know that no matter what business you're in, the head game is a factor. So I'm going to turn it over to Robin, and she's going to tell you a little bit about it.
Thanks. You guys, I got this email yesterday, so some of you might have gotten it if you are on David Bird's website. If you've ever ordered the planner or the refills for it, it came from David Bird Consulting. So I can always email it to you guys or forward it to you if you need it. But basically, it's $179, and it's for a whole entire year of coaching from David Bird. And so I was really excited about this because I feel like anytime I get my one-on-one sessions with Rob Greer, one of his associates, or hear him on the weekly senior director call, I feel like it clears my mind and my head, and I can really just focus on what I need to. And, it would be an understatement to say that the planner is life-changing, because when you work with that planner and you stick with it, it really is incredible. To me, David Bird, I always tell you guys, he is the secret weapon of success and achievement in Nerium. And I know a lot of people tell me, oh, it's hard to listen to him, or, oh, I get tired. He talks so slow. He is a genius. So I was so excited to hear about this, and Rob had sent me the link the other day. And so he said they're going to share it with everyone in Nerium. So the sale price is until the 24th. And basically what it is it's a 12-month course, and we get to listen to, he made a track for every month. So it starts January 3rd. You get a username and password to go on the website to download the worksheets and the action steps, I think is how he worded it. It's in my email here, that you can take to then work this program on a spaced repetition format. And so we always talk about winning the head game. And I just thought that this was brilliant because we can literally have coaching from David 365 days a year. And I can tell you that if you follow it, I'm sure people are going to have significant results in their achievement. I love personal development, and I go on Eric Worre's site, and people order Tony Robbins stuff. I mean, you can go on and you could pay for John Maxwell courses. They're like 3 times the amount of this, and this is a whole year of training. So if anyone needs the link, I'm going to post it on the team page. The price is going to go up on the 25th, so on Christmas. So this is the sale price from now until then, and I'll just post it up there, and then you guys can read about it. So that's all, Annie. I'll do that today.
Okay. Well, Robin, thank you so much. And one of the things I will tell you is, David did this because he knows that significantly what people are looking for is something that they can do on a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly basis. And having a system of management is absolutely 100% works if you work it. And we are sort of an example of that. I've been working his system for the last couple of years. I earned a golden key with this system. I know that the head game is something that can take you out at any time. One negative thought can take you out of the game. And this is just an insurance policy to help you with everything in your life, not just Nerium, but just everything that you're doing. So this is was given to us as national marketing directors at a sale price. Might be a nice gift for your own self for Christmas if you're looking to buy yourself something that's maybe a little bit more useful sometimes than maybe a new pair of Uggs or something for Christmas. You might want to try this because the head game is super important. Okay, so again, every day we're going to talk about Spotlight 17. Make sure that everybody has not only gotten registered in their area, but has registered their team and is bringing people along the way. I cannot tell you how important it is. It is going to be an absolutely amazing day for all of us. And if you, I said it at the beginning of the Zoom this morning, if you haven't listened to the Epic call this morning, last night, we put it on the page for the replay. And Jeff Olson really kind of almost outlines the entire year with our products, not even our countries. I think he's so excited about what's going to be happening in terms of our footprint in our dermal and in our wellness area. And it's pretty exciting, the associations that he has built for us. And so with that, you guys, I'm really excited to see you guys on Monday. Bring some people with you. Anna's going to do a great training. You're going to hear a wonderful story about just doing the activities and having fun doing the activities, which I think is something, we all love to do. And let's just have an awesome weekend and go out there and just enjoy, everything that you're doing. Have a smile on your face. Make sure people are wondering why you're smiling, because, you've got something absolutely amazing coming for the new year, and you've got something amazing now. And I really appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on this Zoom this morning. You inspire me so much, and I just appreciate it. So thank you again, and I will see you guys on Monday.
Thank you, Annie.
Thank
Have a
you,
great
Annie.
weekend.
Thank you, Annie.
Bye, guys.
Merci, Annie.
Merci.